Okay, we're done waiting. And we got a small key. We'll open a locked door, but only in this area, which means the temple, obviously. Now, you see those guys. We can't do much with them now, but remember this room for later. You know, why do I even need to say later? I could just say, remember this room after you get the dungeon item. I mean, that's really kind of the norm in Zelda games, right? Whoa, okay. Just stay to the side. There we go. So, yes, we're on the 5th floor now. And this room is, I like this room. It's kind of a, as long as you don't get, destroyed by these guys. That was pretty good aim. Because you can't actually target them. I mean, you cannot target them. So, yeah. I don't know why, I always like this puzzle, even though it's very simple. I just really like this dungeon a lot. I don't know why. I mean, especially the part, like, I think that a lot of people either, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, get a grip. Which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to get a grip. So, yes, this room is just a transportation room. But there is an item in this room that you don't want to miss. Which is right here. So why would that be easy to miss? It looks right out in the open, isn't it? Well, it's because if you go around here, don't even look there, and turn around like this, and then shoot the thing, then it's going to get blocked off. So it's really based on what your eyes see, which pretty much everything is, but yeah. So now, like, see from here, you might not be able to see. Yeah, I guess you do, but anyway, let me just make a quick check to make sure I haven't missed anything. And of course, that might be inaccurate, and I didn't miss anything. But yeah, the only things I've missed have been places I haven't been yet. Yeah, there is a treasure chest in this room, but this room's pretty big. Like, it's long. Yeah. So, now we're here with a very similar puzzle than we had last time, except we're not running out of arrows, first of all. You might have seen a treasure chest over there, and that one has a good item in it, but we're gonna... Now, that's actually a new enemy, and that one is called instead of a Lizalfos, that's a Dinophos, and it will take a lot more hits. Like, basically the Lizalfoses will have either the tail or they'll have the skull, and that's gonna have both. The Dinophos, and it's also going to be bigger and take more hits. Like, when you see them next to each other like that, you'll be able to tell the difference. But if you see them one on their own, sometimes I might not be able to. It's just like the Super Shroom and Poison Shroom and Brawl, or Melee. I swear I can't tell the difference between them. I actually have to pause the game and do it. And actually look, it's pathetic. Yeah, so this is a Dinophos. You just gotta see. The best way to get these is to use the Helm Splitter. Because the backslice really doesn't work. Oh man, my arm hurts. I don't know why. Maybe no, this isn't Skyward Sword. All you gotta do is... Yeah, you don't have to do the Helm Splitter. You could shield attack and just do this. Did I mention I really like Skyward Sword? That is like the thing to say when you don't have anything else to say, isn't it? And I just made a mistake. I said we're not running out of arrows. Did you not hear me? Because I said we're not running out of arrows. Not means don't. What? Okay, I've said two things that are so stupid I'll probably repeat them a lot. Like, did I mention I like Skyward Sword? And not means don't. Well, I guess it does. Doesn't it? In Spanish, you just say no. And oh, that's one we can't get yet. So now we're on floor number 6, I believe. And this, okay, this is where things are going to get a little interesting. Take the spinner out here, we still got that out. In fact, the thing I probably should have put is the ball and chain, like, for the next item that I would need, which, you know, is coming up. Or if I just need another item. Yeah, so those are the baby Gomas, and these are just the young ones. Yeah, you can always use your sword. I really don't know why I don't even mention, you know, using your sword to kill. The sword will kill them in one hit. It's just because they're kind of skittish, so. Yeah. So, actually, we actually do want to kill all of those guys that are in here, because if we do, just like the other room, see that treasure chest that's there? Well, it's not actually there. But, it's not there. That's not logical! Oh my god, I gotta tell you guys this story. Okay, so I just bought Mega Man 4 on the Virtual Console, and guess what? I suck at it. I really suck at all Mega Man games, but yeah, I just like them. Now, I don't suck at all Mega Man games, I'm actually pretty good at the game. I just suck at fighting the Robot Masters, especially in Mega Man 4. Okay, so I'm fighting Drill Man. You know, if you haven't played Mega Man 4, this might not make so much sense. But I'm fighting this boss called Drill Man, who, and it's the second time you fight him. The first time you fight him, his stage is like all underground, like in the ground, and he'll like drill down, and then he'll come up and try to get you, like much like some bosses you might have also seen elsewhere in video games, maybe. Yeah, we actually have kind of a complicated puzzle here. So yeah. Yeah, like, you got these things, and you gotta do there, and I just did the wrong thing. See, what you want to do is throw it up here, genius. I said throw it up there, genius! Yeah, so these things are basically half the weight of Link, and I actually think they should be heavier. I mean, look at it. You know, Link is freaking anorexic in this game. And actually, there's something. Now, there's a claw shot target over there, and that's definitely a target that we're going to want to hit. Well, not now, but the claw shot target we want to hit now is actually up there. Now, you can go about all different angles about this, but then from watching Nintendo Capri Sun's LP, I actually learned something that I didn't know before. Let's throw both of these over here so we can get this even. Yeah. Oh, we don't even need to do that, do we? Yeah, we do. But, oh, great. Yeah, okay, we can still do that, but, like, yeah. So this is actually kind of complicated, because if we want to do what else is in this room, we're going to need to, and I think we actually need to, so who knows. But yeah, we're going to need to go over here, get this, and then bring it up there. And yes, Link walks slower, like he does in Castletown. Oh, I was telling a story. Okay, so anyway, Drill Man. So yeah, he'll go underground. Oh, don't do that. And then he'll try to he'll come up and drill you from underground. So when you rematch him, when you rematch all the Robot Masters in Mega Man 4, you know, they'll all be on a flat surface. But for Drill Man, who obviously requires to be able to drill through somewhere, they put like, you know, what it would be like to drill, like, you know, the mound thingy. So, yeah, this is where we want to go. This is actually something I didn't know about until I saw it in Nintendo Capri Sun's video, and it's the easiest way to do this. Get up here. Oh, we got more spinner tracks, alright. So, and we're going to have a Poe on the other side. I'm just saying that in advance so I can keep talking about my story. So, but there is one little thing that, like, the place where you enter looks like a safe spot. So when he drilled underground, I'm just like, okay, I can just hang out there. But no, he drills up through the solid ground, because I guess they didn't bother to program it like that. And I just started screaming at the TV, that's not logical. And And like, you have to understand, I probably blew through like 4 energy tanks fighting the first 7 bosses. Because yeah, it was the last one I was fighting, and you know, I could have had more. Done more energy tanks. But I swear, I suck at the game, like, at that game. I just started screaming, that is not logical! That's not logical! Like, oh man, you should have heard. No, don't do that. We want to go in here. Now this is something that you can either do, you can do it now or do it later, but do it, okay? Because basically what we're going to be doing is getting the statue from the top floor and then putting it back at the bottom. And for some crazy, screwed up reason, because of that, I think that, oh, don't need a boss key in this dungeon, because, you know, there's already some huge door that you have to unlock. No, you still need a boss key, and this is where it is. That cost me so much time in my speedrun. Yeah, what am I doing? I have the claw shot. And I missed. Make sure to put these not next to the wall. That might sound like a crazy, stupid thing that, you know, like, oh, you really are OCD, but nope. There's actually a good reason for it. And this is the puzzle I said I really liked. So we want to use our claw shot. Specify the O and make it not sound like another vowel. And so you can use these to put down to use a switch. You get a red rupee there, that's nice. But and this one over here, but the other two you actually have to get by, you know, using the Helmasaurs that you killed. And I just, for some reason, I really like that puzzle. It's just like the puzzle in Wind Waker where you have to, you know, in the first dungeon where you have to kill the fire guy, but I like this one better, though. You know, I always think that's, like, funny, like, when someone does something better, like when when just one part of a video game sequel is better than it was before, like it's pretty much the same thing but it's better, then or like controls better, then it pretty much makes the first one seem kind of weird. Like it happens a lot. Like I'll think of some examples for you, like you know, Pokemon contests in the 3rd gen games. There's an example. You know, because they made them better in the 4th gen. That's really one of the big keys to gain access to the lair of this dungeon's boss. I don't know what else though, but you know, hopefully you know what I mean. So yeah, I finished talking about the Drill Man story. You know, last time I did this, I actually had something because for some reason there must have been so many things I wanted to talk about. So and it just got crazy, so I just said, we're not talking about anything else other than the game. And that was my first LP. So yes, we actually got the boss key before we got the dungeon item. That is a very rarity. That is very rare, or that is a rarity. That is a very rarity. No, doesn't work. I probably should end this video now, but we'll keep it going. This room. See this? Yeah, this is where I got stuck. It was part of me not being able to figure out a puzzle, and just like while I had to keep walking back and forth, I just kept getting hit. I swear, I think I got hit. I'll check that comment that 459 Jacob left. I think it was like well in its 20s, like the number of times I got hit. I think it was 18, but that's okay. Going through this room one time and getting hit 18 times. Yes, there is a puzzle we have to do there later. That is not excusable, though. We'll go here now, because I like this room, too. And by the way, those rolling things are also going to count against my total, even though I really don't get hit by those as much, since those are things like you kind of like you can't get hit by, and they're structured obstacles. They're not things that you just something that makes sense, or something that makes sense when I talk about it. You know, how many times when you play video games do you think about how much some of this stuff would hurt in real life? I mean, God, this just looks like it would hurt. And because Link can't jump, we need to maneuver like this. One thing you can do, though, is, which is something I'm actually going to do. Now, you might think you have to put this on that switch, but actually what I'm going to do is something a little different, and use that to block it, so that we can freely put this on the switch. It's never going to get by, but it's going to keep trying. Yeah, I think this video actually is going on a little bit too long, so how about I end it now, and next video we'll go up these stairs and onto the 8th floor of the dungeon, because right now we're on the 7th. Right? Yeah.